As you know, on the Ed Till Show, we talk about books and we talk about reading for kids because not only is it the summer and they're out of school, and I'm hoping that their reading list is substantial and that you are helping them with their reading list, but it's also a recreational reading season. And I would like to turn you on to a phenomenal book and series that you can find on Amazon. And let me give you some of the reference pointer and you can follow along with me. Go to Amazon.com and I want you to look up Miro the Dragon. Look up Miro the Dragon. Okay? Now, Miro the Dragon is a great story. It was actually published a little over a year ago. It's the land of the dragons and the ancient proud creatures, Draconia. So it's a beautiful story for kids that puts them on a journey. They are not only working on their reading skills, but they're using their imagination. And unfortunately, most of the emphasis in summertime reading is for adults, and we get them all these hot novels, and they take them out to the beach, and we don't think that the young people would enjoy some recreational reading, not just the reading from school, not just what's assigned to them, but reading for fun. Now, let me help mom and dad and grandma and grandpa out even a little more. The Kindle version of Miro the Dragon by Teresa Berg, a fine author, let me say, is available for $2.99, the Kindle version. That's $2.99. Now, if you would, go to Miro, Draconia.wordpress.com. I'll spell that for you. Miro DRAKONIA.wordpress.com. Go to the website and see the story. Now, I'm very much for getting excited about kids picking up books. I'm also excited that when the kids are all over the iPad and all over the tablet that you have, now we can put something on the tablet for them. What you'll also love to know is the following message from Miro. I'm going to read it to you right off the website. So here's what you do. Get your grandchildren, get your kids near the computer as soon as possible and go to this website, Miro, Draconia.wordpress.com. MIRODRAKONIA.wordpress.com. Go there and read this beautiful message from Miro. Yes, it's official. My stories will be translated from English into Chinese, which also means that I and Bosch and Lizzie and all the others will get new names, Chinese names. My mom will work with the translator, Christina. Now, this is a letter from Miro to the kids. This is the kind of personal connection in this beautiful world of imagination that you want to introduce your children and grandchildren to. Right now, today, 4th of July, is an excellent opportunity for this. They're out of their normal routine. They're doing all kinds of different stuff today. You got the barbecue, you got them in the backyard, maybe they're playing in the pool, maybe they're playing games and badminton and ring toss and all that, and there's going to be a time where they're going to come running in the house. They're going to be hungry. You're going to get some food in them, and you're going to want them to slow down a little bit. Say, okay, now you've done a lot of that. Let's just relax. How about, instead of a movie, we go on the web together, and we go find you a book that I heard about on the Ed Till Show. And they'll go, yeah, what's that? And say, well, don't worry about Ed Till. Let me tell you about Miro the Dragon. Now, the kids are going to get excited right away because Miro is a great-looking dragon. When you see Miro on the cover of the book, you say, oh, I can see how this is going to work out real easy, number one. Number two, I want to direct you also to the Facebook page for Miro Draconia. Miro the Dragon comes from Draconia, and we all know that, and we're going to find out more as we go. But what you can see on the Facebook page are people who have enjoyed it, who are sharing and spreading the good word about Miro. And Miro is I don't want to give away too much, but Miro is a very easily accessible, non-frightening figure. So I just want you to know that this is the perfect reading pal for your little ones over the course of the summer. Now, let's get back to the website. Now, what's the website? It's called mirodraconia.wordpress.com. Go to MIRODRAKONIA. And not only are you going to see the message I just read to you, but there is a beautiful, and I love marrying these two things together. In the midst of all this imagination and all this great storytelling and all of this great excitement that it brings the kids, and yes, they are being translated into languages all over the world, but I want to mention something else. Miro has a campaign against bullying. Do you see how this is a really important issue that's kind of tied into fun, and all of a sudden inside the fun experience there's education? Well, bullying is a problem worldwide, and Miro stands against bullying, and you can read about that on the website. Now, there's also news about Miro. I did mention to you that the stories are now going to be told in Chinese. You can also enter on the website an opportunity to win yourself a signed copy of Miro the Dragon. So get on the website today. Get the kids in front of the website. See what a very gifted author who has an enormous passion for kids and their imagination can do for the little ones in your family. The story is the story of Draconia, the story of Miro the Dragon. And Miro is a tiny, frightened dragon who is still trying to find his place in the world. I don't want to give away too much. But I do want you to know that this dragon is a dragon with feelings just like a lot of other little people, and looking for their place in the world and how they fit in just like everyone else. Also looking for love and friendship, looking to overcome their fears of the world, confronting courage and friendship without prejudice. Without boundaries. Miro is teaching, Miro is entertaining, Miro is the perfect book for your child or grandchild this summer. When you hear the word dragon, I want you to know that Miro is a tiny dragon, a frightened little dragon. And that's who we're helping in the story. We're watching what happens to Miro, and we are, I think, just like the kids are, you and I are going to get captured in this story. So I want you to immediately go to the Facebook page and see for yourself Miro the Dragon. The Facebook.com is Miro Draconia, MIRODRAKONIA. That's Facebook.com. Now, when you get to the website, it's mirodraconia.wordpress.com, and you can get the background on this beautiful story and the work that the author has done around the world, and how Miro is involved in supporting kids and giving them, a story that helps them map out their way, where they can follow what the character is feeling and begin to identify with this dragon who everybody would think would be very together and very pushy and it turns out it's the opposite. This is a dragon who's really kind of unsure, kind of finding his way. So it's a new way to look at a dragon. It's a new way for your little ones to identify with a character in an imaginary world, but the character is facing some of the very same challenges that the little ones are facing in the real world, whether it's bullying or it's just the same self-discovery and how do I fit in. All right, well, I know that you're psyched to try it, so let me give you all the references one more time just so you know exactly where to go. Go to Amazon.com, and the book is called Miro the Dragon. Go to the website, mirodraconia.wordpress.com, and see all the background on this terrific book, the story, and everything that goes with it, and get involved in the activities. And then the Facebook page is facebook.com, Miro, M-I-R-O, Draconia, D-R-A-K-O-N-I-A. It's not easy when you're trying to get the little ones to do everything, which is have fun in the summertime, read, which is extremely helpful for them, and engage. To really invest their time and energy into that whole story place that you go to. You want to get the kids excited, and then they'll pour their energy into the story, and you will be so impressed by what you hear back. They're going to come to you and quote the story. They're going to come and tell you the narrative, and they're also, get ready to perk up your ears for this really great sound that you're going to hear. They are going to identify with this tiny, frightened dragon. Your little ones are. They're going to be rooting for the dragon. They're going to be pulling for the dragon. They're going to learn from Miro, the dragon. I couldn't be happier on a holiday weekend to share this spectacular opportunity for you on the Ed Till Show. And we love it. And we'll continue with more of the Ed Till Show live on this 4th of July and our recap of this amazing trial that goes on, and we'll have more for you on that as well. All right, it's an exciting holiday, I'll tell you that.
What he actually said, what was your thoughts on that?
Well, it's difficult. She should have been told by the prosecutors, just tell the truth. And then, of course, go through what the truth was or is and gone through.